And we are live. What is going on, everyone? It's Johnny Dunn, and we are back with another one. Today, epic VeVe live stream. Today, we just have one drop. Today is day 3 of the San Diego Comic-Con. Shout out to everyone who's there, who's live streaming it. I saw Randy's live stream the other day, a few of them too. I think it's just awesome to see how these Comic-Cons are kind of ran, what goes down, see the environment, see the energy. I'm actually going to pull up Randy's live stream in just a little bit today. It's one of the videos we're going over. So a lot of different videos to cover today. I'm going to first start off by going over the details of today's drop. But first, let me give a shout out to Shago in here early today. Shout out to Shago. We got Rion, Coral in the building. Shout out to you guys for making the stream early today. We got House of M comic book today. That's the first drop. Or I should say the only drop of the day today. Day 3, Comic-Con. I think it's going to be awesome to eventually go to one of these Comic-Cons. So let's start off the day by going over the drop. We got a comic book. We got VeVe exclusives, rare and ultra rares again today. This is a $6.99 blind box format comic book. So $7 price point. Awesome for any new users coming from Comic-Con. Want to get a comic book on the VeVe app. Only $7, and you have a chance to get either a common up to a secret rare. With only 10,000 total editions today, the common has 6,000. The uncommon has 2,250. The rare has 1,000. The ultra rare has 500. And the secret rare has 250 editions. I think the covers look pretty cool today. Here's the common. We got the uncommon. I think the uncommon gets some love. We've seen a lot of times where the uncommon rarity gets a little bit on the back burner, but I think today it looks pretty good. We got the rare. We know a lot of people like the black and white covers. We got the ultra rare looking pretty solid today. I like the colorway there. Then we got the secret rare. Now, a lot of people were saying, what's the difference between the secret rare and maybe the uncommon? Now, it's just a little bit of the colorway that's a little bit different. We see the House of M on that black symbol in the background, and the House of M is on that blue symbol. I think both look great. Obviously, the major difference in them is the rarities. So one has 250 editions. The other has 2,250. I'm going to give my thoughts on this drop. I think it's going to do okay because there is a limited amount. Typically, a comic book run has about 30,000, anywhere up to 60, 70,000 editions. So a 10,000 edition comic is pretty solid. I like that. I don't think this is going to be a holy grail type comic. It's not the most valuable in real life. We're going to dive into a couple videos today. Probably a few different videos, actually. One from someone new. Not really new in the VeVe community, but someone new that I've been bringing up. So I'm going to give a little love to that person today. He's going to go over his thoughts on these comic books today. A lot of tabs up on the screen today. As you see, a lot of different videos to cover. Let me just maybe get to a couple comments real quick. Well, before the comments, actually, let me take a dive. There's one more YouTube video that I got to bring up. So we're watching a bunch of YouTube videos today. Let me bring up comics or cryptos. We'll probably watch comics and crypto hodl or sell video first. A short one. So let me share the screen real quick. There we go.
Feels weird picking it up. Comics and crypto and comics, collectors, world in a digital age. Comics and crypto and comics is where the next billionaires will be rich. Comics and crypto.
I don't know if I'll get copyrighted or not for that, but didn't have it fast forward all the way. Shout out to Comics and Crypto, guys. If you guys aren't following Sean and the whole Comics and Crypto team, make sure you guys go follow them. They're going to be a 10K sub soon. You guys are probably already sub to them. Amazing YouTube channel, amazing people. Let's dive in to hear their thoughts today.
Hey there, Comics and Crypto Critters. We are currently traveling for San Diego Comic-Con, and so we won't be able to make a detailed hodl or sell video for this drop. But as always, we wanted to give our insight and also our final verdict. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and hit that notification button to receive updates on all our content. This video is sponsored by Elite Comics 11, Instagram's #1 community-powered comic sales page. This Friday, July 22nd, we are getting the modern age comic House of M #1. WandaVision, as well as Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, took a lot of inspiration from this comic book series, with the most coming from issue 8 of House of M. The Avengers and X-Men are worried about Wanda's mental instabilities and must finally decide her fate. But the Scarlet Witch might have other plans. According to Go Collect, as a 9.8 grade, House of M #1 is currently valued at $75. Before we give our final verdict, we want to remind you that digital slabs are now available at cherrycharts.com. For our final verdict, we give this comic a sell. This is a very popular and loved series among fans and critics. However, as an investment, there just isn't much upside. This series came out in 2005, and there are no significant first appearances in this issue. Considering they've already used some of the storyline and character concepts on both the small and big screen, it doesn't seem there will be much more for this comic in the MCU. That being said, this is a scarce NFT drop with only 10,000 total editions. So if you land the comic on drop day, you could see a nice ROI in the initial marketplace. We recommend that you use these gems to reinvest into more significant keys, grails, or possibly even the Silver Surfer first appearance statue. We are very excited for this drop. Thank you all for tuning in and hope to see you all at Comic-Con.
Great video, guys. Short, to the point, simple, amazing video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff to their channel if you aren't already. I got the same feeling. I don't think, this is going to be one of those must-haves for people. I think it's awesome for new users or something like that to get a scarce comic. I do think it's going to come out probably above retail right away if you can get in there with the first few. If yours gets delivered right away, the first few in the market might be pretty decent in price. But if you can get them off, I'd probably agree. Either save those gems for future drops like the Silver Surfer. I think that's going to be. I think when people get that, they're going to be asking, this is the Grail, because it's one, I think it's going to look amazing. It's the FA of Silver Surfer. It's a one collectible set. I think it could be like a mini Grail. I think it's going to do pretty solid. I'm definitely going to be going for that Silver Surfer drop. And, maybe there's some other comics in the marketplace that might be a little bit better ROI long-term than this one. But again, to each his own, Great video, guys. Let's just move right on in. This is going to be a short little video because VeVe and 3 broke theirs down into different segments for each of the drops this week, which I think was a brilliant idea. Amazing idea, guys. That way everybody keeps coming back to the same video too. Gets the views up. I'm sure there's more views than that right now. Let's actually go back. I should exit out and then come back. Let's see if it gives them some extra views.
I'm Dr. Lakeisha Simmons.
Adgate.
4 years ago,
Let's
I was a single
go.
mom, and I was living paycheck to paycheck. That's what I did.
The word. The first comic
Let me just fast forward. This is the House of M. Like I said, a short little breakdown. Let's hear what they have to say.
from the con is going to be House of M #1. And this one is landing on the platform on July 22nd at 8 a.m. Pacific time. And this one is a super limited release with 10K being minted across the 5 variant covers. And it's the same price it is for all comics on VeVe, except for Star Wars comics. And that's 6.99 gems.
We usually dedicate an entire video to comics, but this specific book is pretty easy to summarize, so we're just going to get into it with these other Comic-Con drops. The comic released on June 1st of 2005, and Brian Michael Bendis was the writer. The story from this book was a major inspiration for the Disney Plus show WandaVision. Ultimately, you have Wanda, the Scarlet Witch, unraveling at the seams, while the Avengers and X-Men try to decide what to do to prevent her from rewriting reality itself.
All right, let's roll through these covers and see what we're getting. The Common Classic cover is minting 6,000 editions. As always with Commons, this is an exact replica of the original book. Cased and at high grades, this is a pretty low value book in real life. Go Collect has it sitting at $100, cased at 9.8.
The Uncommon Vintage variant is minting 2,250 editions. This is a modified version of the Casada variant that printed with this comic. The House of M logo has been desaturated of color, which is really the only difference between it and that variant, which we'll be looking at when we get to the secret rare.
Our first VeVe exclusive variant is the Rare Hero variant, minting 1,000 editions. The artists for this one are Ario Anandito and Rochelle Rosenberg. Scarlet Witch is looking regal in this black and white piece. The art balances beautifully with the House of M logo being centered on the bottom.
That one does look
The
really
ultra
nice.
rare vibranium variant is minting 500 editions. Rochelle Rosenberg, who has a ton of covers on VeVe and works primarily as the colorist, adds her finishing touch to this art and really brings the piece to life. With all of the titles and logos being at the bottom, it really allowed them to create a solid piece. I really wish we could have got a virgin variant of this piece, which would be the cover art with no logos, title, or placards getting in the way.
Last in this comic lineup is the secret rare True Believer variant, minting 250 editions. This variant is a replica of the physical Casada variant. That one printed one for every 20 regular books, and it's valued around $300 or so, cased at 9.8.
Good to know.
It should be interesting to see how this comic performs with it being limited to 10K editions. And with this being Comic-Con, I think we're all kind of just chomping at the bits, hoping that we're going to see even more comics. There's a certain comic that everyone's talking about, and I hope I get to talk about that comic too. I hope we do. But we try to stick to what's known and let everyone else speculate while we enjoy that speculation.
Next,
I think they're going to go over the next, the Tesseract next. So we'll stop it right there. Amazing video, guys. And can you imagine if they end up dropping Amazing Fantasy 15 as a surprise drop? Woo! Now, for me, I do think that they may save that one for like an actual real rollout, let everybody know that's dropping because that's huge. But also in the next video, shout out to All Things Strange, awesome YouTuber. I was on one of his channels early on. Maybe not his channel, but I did an interview with him, with a guy, I think his name was Big Collectibles. Haven't seen him much lately, but shout out to Big Collectibles and All Things Strange. I think they were doing YouTube together, and then All Things Strange did his own YouTube channel. So make sure you guys go follow him as well. I'm going to bring up his video in just a second. I'm going to get some comments real quick and bring up his video. It's about a 20-minute long video, so maybe we don't watch the whole thing, but I want to watch, a good amount of it just to show him some love, see his thought process on it. Sell is my guess. Yeah. Shout out to Getsy for tuning in today. In your opinion, why is VeVe not dropping bombs during Comic-Con? Good question here, real talk. Now, you would think, with Comic-Con, they have like crazy, some of the biggest grails dropping. So I would say they're probably saving a lot of their grails for the new drop system is my kind of guess, because that's still not rolled out yet. They want to have that first drop with the new system with the VeVe logo letters. And a lot of the people at Comic-Con today received like a coupon code type thing, a redemption promo code, to where I think they're going to be able to get like exclusive VeVe letters. And that led me to start thinking, wow, could you imagine if some of the letters like are gold for those people that are in the, the promo code exclusive Comic-Con event? Gold VeVe letters, that'd be pretty sweet, right? And then it led me to start thinking, this is speculation, could not happen at all, but what if they do one of ones with like different art styles on each of the VeVe logo letters? Everybody wants one of ones. What if they do with that, right, to start things off? That'd be crazy. Maybe it's not that, and it's just all original colors. Who knows? But they could do pretty much anything with that one. So real talk, I feel like they got a nice, pretty good one dropping. This was Silver Surfers, that last drop of the week. And also, All Things Strange mentions, when a possible surprise drop could be. I'm not here saying there's going to be a surprise drop, but at previous Comic-Cons, there were surprise drops. So he's going to, let us know when they were before. It could be at the end of the week. Who knows, right? So I can't wait to dive into this video. Also, like I said, I'm going to bring up Randy Chavez's stream. Shout out to Zachary Roy from the Palace. Good morning, Master Dunn, Club 424. I'm actually not in that club with you guys. Those are the secret rare dinosaurs, right? What's the price on them right now? Like 1.2K? Shout out to you guys. That's awesome, man. VeVe 3, best review videos. I agree. Yeah, that's what I mean. Show them some love. The research it takes to edit all the videos, to get them out in time, it takes a lot of work, guys. So make sure you guys support. And you guys are all listening for 222K. That's hilarious. Shout out to you guys. Smart moves, smart moves. I would go with the secret rare because, as VeVe 3 said, there is a physical, model of the secret rare. The last con surprise drop, I'm not sure if this was the last one, but I know Lucky, the choices from Comic-Con, one of the first Comic-Cons, I think it was. The first ever Comic-Con drop is actually the Call of Cthulhu, those statues, and the book. But the first con surprise drop, I believe, was Lucky. That was the first one. I'm not sure what the last... Does anyone remember what the last surprise drop was? There had to be one after Lucky. I just can't remember it off the top of my head real quick. If anyone remembers, let me know in the chat. VeVe in 3. I'm going to exit out of their video and then come back, get them some extra views tomorrow. This is Randy's video. Shout out to Randy Chavez, man. Make sure you guys subscribe. He'll be at 10K subs too any minute now. He has a 15-minute live stream. I think I'm going to save this one for right after this video. Since we're in the theme of reviewing these comics, let's just check out what All Things Strange has to say about this video. And then we're going to dive into Randy's video. Stacking or slacking? House of M. Also, he's an artist. He's got a bunch of NFTs out there. I was fortunate he gifted me one of them. So make sure you guys go check out his music too. I think it's Doctor Strange.
Yo, what is going on, VeVe gang? Welcome back to the channel, All Things Strange. Man, we out here. It's nighttime. I'm still about to bring it to y'all, man.
Grinding.
Less than 24 hours from this next drop. What do we got? On the VeVe app, coming from Marvel, House of M #1. So, the question is, are we stacking or slacking? That's the question. So, in order to come to
That could be a whole new segment. Brother, if you're listening, you should do that. Stacking or slacking each drop. And let us know your thoughts. That'd be awesome.
conclusion, we're going to have to dig in for a little bit, see what's going on. I mean, I think we're all well aware that this is a modern era book. You know, we're slightly familiar with the background. You know, let's dig in, man. Let's see what's going on. We're going to hop on over to the Medium article real quick. So as you guys know, right now it is, July, coming towards the end of July. It is currently San Diego Comic-Con 2022. And this is a con exclusive comic, you know what I mean? So let's dig into a bit, you know what I'm saying? They got the Medium talking about what they're going to be doing.
I think one of the first con exclusive comics was the Daredevil. Pretty cool, con exclusive release.
Out there, you know what I'm saying? We got a couple more drops to go. We got the Avengers Tesseract on Saturday. We got Silver Surfer. And, as somebody that's been on the app for a long time, since last March, you know what I mean? I could say that at most cons, I don't even know most. I would say all the cons. I don't want to say all the cons necessarily, but at a lot of the cons, they do secret drops. You know what I mean? Unannounced drops.
Yes, they do.
So just to give y'all a heads up, if they do it, it would probably be on Sunday. You got to be just on point. Before the normal drop time in the morning, and
before the morning drop time in the morning. That has happened before, where people wake up normal time and something's already dropped and people are freaking out like, what happened? What I miss? And there was a secret drop. That has happened before. So maybe Sunday you might want to wake up extra early. I'm not telling you that it's happening because we have no idea. This is all speculation, and this is all he's just talking about his experiences from before what's happened, right? So it's awesome to see another OG, talk about, different surprise drops. I forgot that one has actually dropped in the morning. So be aware of that. And then also,
if it doesn't happen then it might be like 2-3 in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time. So
that's what's happened as well too. I'll stop it right there because it is a 20-minute long video, but make sure you guys go show him some love, watch the whole video, see his thoughts on everything. His YouTube name is All Things Strange. He's going to be at easy 500 subs soon, and then 1,000 next thing you know it. Make sure you guys go show him some love. Always got VeVe content going. He's on Twitter as well too. All things strange VeVe. You can just type in and you'll find it. But like you said, it could be a surprise drop in the morning, Sunday morning before the last drop, or it could be that because usually these drops have been in the morning, like 11 a.m. Eastern time. And we all know if there's 2 drops in a day, that second drop is usually 3 p.m. Eastern time. So if there's no second drop, I wouldn't say San Diego Comic-Con is over just yet. So if you guys are listening right now, I'm not confirming there's a second drop because we have no idea. They haven't said anything yet. But in past Comic-Cons, a surprise drop has happened before, early in the morning before the drop, before 11 a.m. Eastern time, probably like 8 a.m. or something crazy early. And then also in the afternoon, where that second slot of the day usually is around 3 p.m. Eastern time. So those are 2 times you may be able to look for a secret drop. And sometimes it only happens with you get like a 5-minute warning on the VeVe app. So I would just be on the VeVe app around the home screen and see if you see something pop up. It's going to be chaos. So you're probably going to be too late if you're looking around to hear people if they do give it out when it happens. So I would just be on the VeVe app. VeVe tends to reward people who are on the VeVe app. So that's one way you can think of it. But another awesome YouTube channel, I wanted to shout him out. I haven't really shouted him out in a while. So All Things Strange, he's always on the channel, giving his thoughts in the chats. Make sure you guys show some love to him. Exit out his channel. We still got the NFT Pirates video up here. It's an hour long, so we will dive into that eventually. I want to get some more comments real quick. Ooh, if there's no surprise drop, how would you rate VeVe's first Comic-Con with Marvel, 1 to 10? I would say, real talk, I would say, oh, wow, Jimbo Lee Lingo with the $130 super sticker. My man, Jimbo Lee Lingo. Appreciate you big time, brother. It means a lot with that super chat right there. Jimbo Lee Lingo is trying to get me to join the group. Shout out to his dinosaur group. You guys can find him with the secret rare beta and blue dinos that drop. They're all listing theirs at $222,000. Great way for people to find each other and follow each other on the VeVe app. Shout out to Jimbo Lee Lingo. Real Talk says, Jimbo, are you Alex Becker? Never know, Real Talk. Never know. Never know who it is. That's hilarious. If there's no surprise drop, how would you rate VeVe's first Comic-Con with Marvel? I'll answer this one. So even if there's no surprise drop, I think they've done an excellent job. The fact that Marvel is sharing their booth with VeVe, you guys have seen the pictures. I'm going to bring up a couple so you guys can see it for yourselves. It looks absolutely amazing, guys. What they have done. I think I have a picture on my phone. I can just show you guys real quick. Like, it made me in tears when I saw this. No lie. I think I started tearing up. Look how amazing this is, guys. This is our baby, VeVe. Sharing the booth with Marvel. That's what Comic-Con looks like. That's what San Diego Comic-Con looks like. Amazing. It'd be awesome if they did drop a, crazy Marvel comic or something there and they advertised it at the place. But even if they don't do a surprise drop, I think they killed it. I would say close to a 10 out of 10, to be honest. Like you said, if they drop an absolute crazy drop, I would say it solidifies it as a 10. There's always going to be room for improvements no matter what. I can't think of anything off the top of my head right now. I feel like they crushed it. So we'll say, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I think it's up there, to be honest. I think the energy at the Comic-Con is amazing. Shago's going for 1. Doobs, how we doing, Doobs? Have I been on VeVe Arcade's game show? I haven't yet. But shout out to VeVe Arcade, man. One of my, favorite YouTubers, up and coming. I don't even think it's up and coming anymore. I think he's been here, for a good amount of time. I think last time I saw him, I think he's got a couple autographed David Yu VeVe shirts. I know he's proud of that. That's amazing to see. I saw that on his live streams a few times ago. Yeah, but shout out to VeVe Arcade, man. I saw him, grinding from a while ago. I'm glad he's getting a lot of notoriety now. I gotta hop on his arcade show though, absolutely. I think I might be doing a little something with Superstar Money this week too. Shout out to those guys over there. Make sure you guys go follow Superstar Money. Z Brito, how we doing? How we doing? Chasing Sundays. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, isn't that a crazy picture of Roman Z? And we are seeing some big gem inflows, guys. We are seeing some big gem inflows. I think there was 1 million gems just bought a day ago, 2 days ago. Some crazy stats going on. Shout out to Puddin' Cheeks. If you guys aren't following Puddin' Cheeks on Twitter, make sure you guys go follow him. Triple OG. I think he's been here since before maybe VeVe even went public with their app. He's been in Omi for a while now. So shout out to Puddin' Cheeks. Energy, how we doing, fam? Let me dive into Randy's video right now. Man, Jimbo Lee Lingo, I appreciate you big time, man. Plus, I love the name too. Jimbo Lee Lingo. Let me dive into Randy's live stream right now. I'm going to show some people that may not be aware of what Comic-Con really is like. I've been wanting people to vlog their experience, so I'm so glad that Randy did this. It's about a 15-minute long live stream, so I'm going to fast forward some parts, but we'll watch most of it. I just want you guys to get a feeling of, because some people have when I say San Diego Comic-Con to my buddies or maybe some family, just to show them the VeVe Marvel thing, they have no idea what Comic-Con is. So this is a pretty good experience here to show.
Well, it's been a while. It's been a long while. It's the first time at a Comic-Con since 2019. First time in San Diego. Oh my God, we got half the cast of My Hero Academia over here. Oh yeah. Could I get a video selfie thing? Yeah. It's time to go beyond.
Cosplay.
Ultra. I sometimes before the gym I scream United States of Smash in my car. It's like good pre-workout. All right, I love you guys. Have a good one. Enjoy. So all right, I'm gonna go to Artist Alley first. So the plan is to just go
packed
here and walk around, and then when I get to the Marvel booth, I'll stop. And then I'll just help onboard a whole bunch of different users. So that's going to be really exciting. But I'm very curious about Artist Alley. I did see Dan Slott yesterday, who's a very big comic book guy. No, a lot of the MCU stuff will be announced on Saturday. Saturday in Hall 8 is where it's going to be. Oh, dude, look at that. That is so heckin' cool. That would do so well as an NFT.
Yeah, it would.
That would be pretty legit. Yeah, so get the VeVe Marvel booth.
So it's pretty cool. They just have a whole bunch of different booths from a whole bunch of different brands lined up. You can just walk around and just see a bunch of different new things that's happening.
That would go above retail, so I got pretty lucky with that. Most of them are selling for like $36, $37. You can get it below retail right now. This is like the second coolest Vader I have seen outside of the one on the VeVe.
Lego Darth Vader, pretty wild. I do think VeVe will have Lego as a brand, that they're partnered with one day. Not confirming it, just speculation, just hoping one day. Because think about Lego, right? Think of all the creations that all the Vaultaholics, everybody's making in their showrooms. The creations have been unbelievable. Imagine they drop Lego as a brand, and then you can literally create whatever. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that ultra rare with that pose, but this looks pretty cool also. We've got a little Lego summer vacation thing there. You guess? Okay, about to head to the Marvel booth. We're past the Lego, and there's some Disney publishing stuff over here. Hey, look at that.
Now Marvel's sharing a booth with VeVe.
We got some in-booth signing of some people. Someone from Brave, William Ritter. I wonder if that's John Ritter's kid. Somebody Google that for me. Is William Ritter John Ritter's kid? You know? Okay. Some other people. Anyway, I have teased you guys long enough. We are about to go to the Marvel booth, and they have. Oh no, I thought it was Moon Knight. It was not Moon Knight. There it is. All right, reading in. Oh, take a look at that.
There it is. Marvel booth.
All right, we are about to find out. Oh, I see what you guys are looking for.
There it is. There it is. Guys, this is unbelievable. This is history happening in real time as we speak. It doesn't feel like that because everything's just happening and we're going with it, going with the flow. This is unbelievable. This is Marvel sharing their booth with VeVe. So just think of VeVe as like the digital collectible app for Marvel, for Disney, for DC, for the biggest brands in the world. All these physical collectibles are being digitized as we speak on the VeVe app. Think of music. Think of what happened with music the last couple decades. It was physical music for the longest time. It wasn't until I started getting into middle school, high school, it started to shift into that digital music streaming, and people thought it was a fad. People back then, before the iPhone became the norm, before iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, people were thinking digital music streaming. That's like just going to be a fad. People are going to want that physical, tangible item, right? The same phenomena is happening with digital collectibles as we speak. It's going to take some time, but the culture is going to shift. The whole mentality is going to shift. And I truly believe that just like how it was the wild, wild west of music with the Napster, LimeWire days, the legal downloading of these MP3 files, etc. It's the wild, wild west back then. Kind of like it is with the NFTs now. You see OpenSea, all kinds of unlicensed collectibles getting taken off, etc. Once that all kind of, the wild, wild west gets over with, just like music transition into the premium licensed digital music collections from iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, I believe that's what's going to happen with collectibles. It's a wild, wild west right now. That's going to transition into premium licensed digital collectibles, and that's going to be the mentality standard of these NFTs or digital collectibles. It's just a digital collectible from your favorite brands of all time. Unbelievable what's happening right now. Hundreds of thousands of people are here.
You have seen what I've seen. Oh, there's Silver Surfer over there. Excuse me. I just want to get a quick thing with Silver Surfer. Hey, real quick. Oh, take a look at that. Look at him in his prime.
30-minute warning.
He looks good. Our boy looks good up there. Thanks, guys. All right, so I'm going to get him on the VeVe app. Totally download the VeVe app on your phone and get all of those amazing premium digital collectibles on the VeVe app. I cannot wait. I'm going to go.
Mighty's are going to be big, man. The reason why I think Mighty's are going to be so big, obviously with the whole gaming aspect involved eventually, but it's an exclusive IP license just for the VeVe app. So that means Marvel has every incentive to promote it. And when they promote it, they're promoting VeVe simultaneously because it's only on the VeVe app. It's huge. Marvel created their own IP just for the VeVe app. Think about that. Dr. Doom.
You get him on his app. I'm flexing for the guy in front of me. Oh, okay.
It's Noah. Shout out Noah.
Oh, okay. I am doing a thing. For the guy that's taking a picture of me. There's that guy. All right. Hey. So yeah, this is really cool. You have all the Marvel Mighties from the Fantastic Four set. You got Johnny Storm. You got Mr. Fantastic, Sue Storm, the Thing, and of course Dr. Doom. Let's see. I think Noah. I think I see the Noah. I see the Noah.
The Noah.
I'm mad. It's Noah. Hi, I'm Randy. I think we met at Econ event.
No, I'm Linda, but nice to meet you.
Disregard. Okay, sorry. So I didn't mean to interrupt. Noah's a little famous in our community. We love him.
Oh yeah, this is like.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm confused.
Okay. Bye. So tell us a little bit about the booth here, Noah.
Yeah, we just got here as part of the VeVe team, but obviously you can see we have a huge presence at the Marvel booth. You can see we have a life-size Mighty here.
Yeah, look at that, Steve Rogers. First,
Life-size Mighty.
Another one over there too. You can see we're showing on the VeVe here on the iPad, so if you want to check it out on the Marvel concept. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. And yeah, we're just getting some content for social media and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I have seen advertisements, obviously, for stuff. Oh my God, Zatanna! Can I get a video selfie?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, I love your stuff. The magic.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, we got magic. So I have seen advertisements for stuff that we have, like Black Panther, like Storm, like Thor. But I've also seen advertisements for Silver Surfer. So can you tell us when Silver Surfer?
Wait, isn't there a Silver Surfer this week?
Is there? When? What date?
Our medium. I think it's a Saturday, but I'll have to double check.
Oh, Saturday Silver Surfer. Let's get this straight. I got the chimichanga truck this morning. It was pretty legit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get it, but.
Oh, you're working hard.
Pretty much.
Working hard, my man. Like it's
Absolutely.
all right. You keep doing your thing, man, and we'll keep. All right, guys. I might have to go and.
That is awesome.
Oh, I see the Alex here. I'm gonna. There's a bunch of staff, and I see. Oh, hey, there's CEO David Yu.
There he is, the legend himself.
How's it going?
Is that live stream?
Yeah, it's a lot. Oh yeah, okay, we're good. Yeah, okay. I'm doing quite well.
Shout
I
out
tried to
David.
do a makeshift Wolverine cosplay this morning. I couldn't find claws, and nobody can see the beard. But yeah, it's been good. You're cosplaying as the great David Yu, obviously.
Yeah,
That's great. Yeah, I just got in a little while ago, gave people a tour, and now I will be here to help onboard users. But I see Alex and Noah are doing a great job.
pretty good. We're going to have this few comic stars, writers. That's going to be on stage.
Oh, nice. I had Scott Solson. Oh no, Dan Holt. Dan Holt. Yeah, he was there on my flight. That was really cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So is the
That's hilarious.
off camera real quick? Is there
Try to listen.
Oh, you're not. Okay. All right.
Off-camera insight. Shout out to Randy, man. That's awesome. I'm glad he live streamed this because so many people have never been to a Comic-Con. They don't know what to expect. You know, I've never been to one, so I think it's awesome just to kind of show and see what it's like. Seeing Marvel there promote VeVe, oh man, it gives me the chills just thinking about it, just saying it. It doesn't feel real, you know. Like we all knew this day would happen, but it's actually happening, and whew, man. Another thing is too, when that happens, you know how many people out there that are Marvel fans that are still against NFTs and the whole digital collecting thing? That's fine. I mean, we couldn't cash out. I can understand that. But now what's starting to happen is now that we can all cash out, it's all becoming legit. Marvel's promoting it. So think of a Marvel fan. If you're a Marvel fan and you were against NFTs, that's fine. I can understand it because maybe your mindset of NFTs is you think it's a crypto scam, etc. But when Marvel starts to promote it, get these exclusive collectibles only on the VeVe app. Now, as a Marvel fan, you're sitting there like, wow, the brand that I'm a huge fan of is telling me to download this app that I was initially against. There's going to be a little friction there, but I think once it starts happening, people are going to try it out. They're going to start to get used to it. And then that mentality shifts from, this wasn't a scam like I thought. This is just a digital collectible. You can use an augmented reality. You can read these comics in AR. Like, they're going to start to understand it. It's not going to be a flip of the switch, in my opinion, but this is the shift we're watching happen in real time, guys. This is amazing. Like digital music streaming. That didn't happen overnight, right? Before iPods, there was MP3 players, right? The MP3 player wave, you know, getting all those illegal downloads on LimeWire, Napster, wherever you got it from, etc. That started to transition into iPods because of Apple Music, iTunes. It's the legitimacy of it, you know. Chasing Sundays hit it the nail on the head with that one. Not an easy onboarding process, unfortunately, for someone in San Diego Comic-Con, unless the QR code they scan bypass KYC. I'm not too sure about that, Getsy. You know, that is probably a little bit of that friction. That's probably why they didn't want KYC in the very beginning, because they just wanted it as easy as possible for people to come on, download, boom. But I think because it just blew up so much, and now it's like we have the world's attention, this is like becoming way more legit, faster than anybody from the team really expected. Maybe that probably changed a little bit, and we do have to have KYC involved for everyone type thing. So maybe there is a little bit of a friction, maybe a little bit more than they wanted, but yeah, I can understand that. But I think, you know, it's just a matter of time. This is just the beginning. It really is, dudes, and we're all part of it, guys. Like, that's the thing. Like, being part of this community, you guys have been here from whenever you joined. You've seen the ups and downs, and you guys are all sticking with it. I've been well, Dubes. How you been, brother? I know it's a little bit since you've been on the channel. Hope everything will work and everything is doing all well. The lucky piece was a crazy drop. I was actually on the screen ready for that drop, but I still missed it. I still didn't get it. Chasing Sundays. The opening shot from the Marvel Entertainment live stream having the Marvel and VeVe logos side by side in the background was simply the best. I think I teared up when I saw that. It was just unbelievable. Like, this is all stuff I visioned in my head, like, was going to happen one day. All of us did. And we were all called moon boys. We're all called, you know, just lunatics, crazy, idiots, whatever you want to say, right? And the fact that we're all seeing it happen is just like a dream come true. It's really happening. Randy should be inducted to the VeVe Hall of Fame. Absolutely. I think there will be like a VeVe Mount Rushmore, VeVe OG influencer type things. I think there will be something like that in the VeVe verse. Randy's definitely killing it, you know. Marketing VeVe, absolutely. It's definitely crushing it. Yeah, absolutely. That's another good thing too. Even though if there's a little bit of friction, it still helps it ensure that there's new real users. So that's definitely a good thing. Roman Z, I think it's a good time to buy them back. Not financial advice, but if you want them in your collection, I don't have them all, but I have a lot of them. I have the first ever series, which I think is going to be pretty crazy to say. Like, you have series 1. I wasn't able to get them all because I just figured there's going to be tons and tons of Marvel Mighties. I didn't know if I was going to be able to afford it. Appreciate you, DB, popping in to say hi. I know December's got an early morning tomorrow. December said traveling, so don't think December's staying in here the whole stream, but I want to shout you out for tuning in today. I know it's got to be late for you. Sign my forehead. Yeah, I think the Mighties are going to be pretty cool. No, yeah, absolutely. That's the thing. When people send super chats, it comes up as like the number it is, but it's always different depending on what currency it is. So I just said that, you know, I didn't exactly know what it was, but appreciate that, Jimbo Lee Lingo. Even just a little bit, you know, I appreciate that. You didn't have to do it. So just want to say thank you for that. Man, I appreciate you, Roman Z. I'm just glad, you know, everything's kind of happening the way I envisioned it. It's just so wild to see it happen in real time. That's why I would say it's hard to feel like you're in history sometimes, guys, when it's like it's happening day by day. Like, we're living in a historic moment where like 2 or 3 years from now, we're going to be looking back like, holy cow, what is happening? You know, it's like, I still need Dr. Doom too, dudes. That's one I still need to get. Green Goblin, I was lucky to lock that one in. I overpaid for the Green Goblin, but I'm glad I still have it. I'm still in awe you recruited Cavell to VeVe. How do you feel that your name will be in the history books when VeVe rockets? Man, shout out to Cavell, bro. Because, you know, I'm getting the chills right now. It's just amazing to see what unfolded, right? Like, back March 1st, March 2nd is when I found VeVe. And I didn't buy my first VeVe NFT, I don't think, until March 3rd. Maybe even the 4th. But I knew it was huge. I couldn't get the funds in to buy it in time. I didn't really have that much money. So like March 1st, March 2nd, March 3rd, I was spamming the world. Gary V's Instagram, every post, check out VeVe, check out VeVe. YouTube, check out VeVe everywhere. And so because I was just so excited, I couldn't buy everything. I didn't have the funds. So I was trying to let the world find out about this opportunity. Some people took advantage of it. Some probably laughed at it. Of all, Cavell, I didn't know Cavell. No idea. Cavell found those comments. And this is why I love Cavell, man. People want to, you know, hate on him, etc. I love Cavell because he has an open mind. You know, how many people probably saw those comments and was like, VeVe, what is that? And just passed on it. Of all the people, probably Cavell and some others that I don't even know yet. Cavell, actually, I think Gary V found it from those comments too. Because one of the people from 1:37 p.m., that's how they found VeVe, which is crazy to think about. But anyway, Cavell had an open mind. He saw VeVe and just sounded interesting enough to where it piqued his interest. And he was like, what is this? So he Googled it, saw the Batman on the VeVe website, and he dove down the rabbit hole. That's what happened to me. I found Batman. I was like, whoa, dive right down the rabbit hole, find Al Khan. It was just like, that's why I can't wait to get on Cavell's YouTube channel, talk with Cavell, or have him come on my YouTube channel. It's going to happen eventually. We talk here and there, but we're just waiting for the right time. And it just feels amazing because what's blossomed from this, right? Like, it was so early. There was no YouTube videos on VeVe. Like, you could only find maybe a couple from like 2018, maybe sprinkled throughout 2019, maybe 2020 here. Not even 2020. It's really like the old school videos. I overpaid huge on Green Goblin too, dudes. I only have one, so it's a long-term hold for me. Probably one I'll never sell, but yeah, I paid like way too much for that one too. I paid a lot for my first Donald Duck and Green Goblin. Those are two I definitely overpaid for. That's funny. But yeah, man, I'm in awe of it too. I still sometimes can't believe it all unfolded the way it did, because now look how big the community is. And it was so early on to where anytime I found a YouTuber talking about it, or just a person on Twitter, I just tried pushing it as much as possible, because it felt like almost like college baseball again. Like, instead of trying to compete and be better than someone else, it's like a healthy competition, you know, like push everybody. Like, so the vibes we created from those early days, when you think of the VeVe community, you think that positivity, passionate. And I feel like all the OGs had a huge part of really kind of shaping that culture of what it is today. And that's why I'm just so happy, because when you think of the passion of the VeVe community, it excites me, because that, like, we share that same passion. And I always talk about how anytime I see any like random celebrity talk about VeVe on Twitter, I go to their posts to like hurry up and spam VeVe, and I already see like VeVe viral, like everybody, VeVe Las Vegas, like everybody in the VeVe community is already spamming VeVe. And it's like amazing to see it all happen. Absolutely. It's literally, everybody keeps saying that now. It's almost so similar. It's scary. Man, I 100% think it's so similar to Bitcoin. Like the rise, the fall, and then gradual back up again. Kind of like the Bitcoin rabbit hole stories. Yeah. That's the thing. There has to be something that piques your interest in it, sparks that interest to say, I'm going to go dive down this rabbit hole myself. No one can do it for you at the very early stages, because you just won't. If you're not interested in it, you won't do the research. And it really does take the research. Like I remember I had to probably do more research than most, because I wasn't into crypto. I wasn't into collectibles really. So like I felt like I did a crash course. I'll never forget it. March 1st to March 21st, 3 weeks. I barely slept. I didn't leave my house at all. Like I didn't leave my house. I was like pacing back and forth, researching nonstop. I was like, this feels on fire. This feels like gold just dropped in the middle of like a packed city and everybody's walking by it. And I'm trying to figure out, what does first edition mean? Like the simplest stuff now, I didn't really understand, because I just found my Pokemon cards. I was trying to figure out how I can sell them. And I felt stuck, because once I figured out you had to ship them off the PSA, get them graded, get them authenticated, takes maybe up to a year to get them back, and then I have to sell them. I was like, this seems so not right. This seems like old school. There has to be a faster, more simple way to do this. And then I think it was the algorithms in my Google search from trying to figure out what NFTs were up until January of 2020, because the whole NBA Top Shot, I couldn't figure that out. Mixed with the combined research of Pokemon, led me to finding an Al Khan interview of Okomi in 2018. And I was watching it, and he just said something so simple that just clicked. He said, like, the blockchain, we're just having digital collectibles on the blockchain that just verifies it instantly. And that's when the light bulbs, it was like fireworks in my head. I was like, oh my God, this is it. Instead of waiting a year, you can just sell it instantly. And then I start finding people who just found VeVe the same time as me, Franelations, and other collectors, like physical collectors, who were starting to sell off some of their physical, maybe Star Wars collections for these digital NFTs. And I was like, this is real. This isn't just me thinking this. This is real-time collectors who have been collecting for 20 plus years, seeing the innovation that's happening in real time. So That's when I started telling my family about it. Because if it wasn't for my family and my grandma, I would have never had the funds to go all in the way I did. So, man, I get so excited talking about it because it brings me back to those moments and I can feel it. Like I told everybody in my childhood, my friends that I grew up, shout out to Tyler Gear, VeVe Chusk, he believed. Joe Kelly, my other, childhood good friend of mine, he believed. Most of my friends just laughed at me. I was just coming off making music for the last few years, randomly out of nowhere. So people were like, Johnny's rapping. What is he doing? So people just thought I was like a joke, last few years because I didn't go for that teaching job like everybody expected. I could have done that, but I wasn't happy doing that. So I wanted to just do stuff that I was happy and having fun with and trying to make that into something. And, I found out who my real friends were and I found out who my fake friends were. And that's what you got to do sometimes in life. And man, when I say I found VeVe at the most perfect time in my life, it fits my whole thing with making music. Never give up, guys. If you're struggling to find, your purpose, etc., sometimes you need that blind faith. Just keep going. Don't give up. Put one foot in front of the other. Even if you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, just keep going with whatever you're doing. If it's YouTube and you're not getting the views, whatever. I started YouTube with 1 subscriber, guys. In 28, it was like 2017 or 2018. I made my first music video. I had no idea what I was doing. I had 1 subscriber. It was myself. Before the music video, I was doing podcasts. So I was my first subscriber. I remember one of my friends from my hometown, shout out to Joey Foster. He was my 50th subscriber. I gave him a free hat, or I still don't even think I gave him a free hat. I still owe you a free hat, my man. He was my 50th subscriber. Like I remember this like yesterday. So if you're thinking about doing YouTube, if you're thinking about doing music or whatever it is that you're passionate about, start it. Don't have any care in the world what anybody thinks of you. Just do it and have fun with it and just keep going because you love it. And eventually things will work out. That's the type of teacher I want to be eventually one day. And that's why I'm not teaching right now. I just want to go try everything I've been passionate about to say I never gave up and motivate other people. So that's kind of my motivation for today. I didn't mean for it to be like that, but it's just the way it flowed out. It's 100% true, Jimbo Lee Lingo. You never know where and when you're going to find your next best friends because we like new hobbies. And that's the thing. Like I found, like all you guys, like we all share the same passions. That's what's so amazing about VeVe is because it brings the world together. We're not judging each other. Of course, there's some bad, there's some bad apples in every, thing you do. But 99% of the people, we're all friends. We're all people that we care about each other because we're all into the same things. I've met people around the entire world, countries that I never even thought I would meet people from because we're into the same things and we talk about all the same things together now. It's like I talk to people that I've never met in real life more so than sometimes I talk to people I've met in real life. It's like, it's unbelievable. I'll never forget checking YouTube for anything VeVe related back then, and all I could find was one vault video by you. No YouTubers. Unbelievable, Jose. I want to actually bring this video up because this is it was actually my second YouTube video, but so many people got into VeVe from this video. Blows my mind because I just put it out there because I was passionate about it. I love the vaults. And that's what I felt like I could do is like show other people who are maybe into Batman, Superman, all these kinds of things and be like, maybe you're interested too. It's a short video. It's only like a minute long. Let me just see if I can bring it up real quick. My first ever VeVe YouTube video. My first one ever was Amanda O'Connor Batman. I was it was actually right down in my like little makeshift basement studio down here with my microphone. It was like listening to one of my songs or something like that. Let me see if I can bring it up real quick.
This is Blankos, the free-to-play multiplayer game where you can unlock, earn, and sell NFTs in-game.
Ad gate. My computer freeze.
Blankos, it pays to play.
Oh. Aha. Here it is. Oh, nope. This is it. This is my first ever VeVe video. What is going on here? Wait. This one. Why is it not playing the right? It's like lagging so bad right now. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. This is Kyle Wilson's interview. Shout out to Kyle Wilson, man. Where can I? That was like the second video I ever did. I went on the Kyle's live stream, Kyle's YouTube channel, and we talked about VeVe. This was, what was the date on this one? It's got to have the date. Oh, why can't I find the date on this? Oh, man. 1 year ago. Coming back, watching this feels so wild, bro. This is like history. This is my second ever VeVe video. I don't know where my first one is. I guess it's not in this playlist. But anyway, March 8th. Here it is, 2021, March 8th. This is my second VeVe video ever. My first one, I don't know why it's not on here. It's just it's got less views than this actually. But this is the one that I feel like a lot of people found. Future VeVe whale. I just joined today. Wow, Jose. Oh my gosh. Look how small my showroom was. Did it my way. Cast away. It's lagging really bad. A lot of people watching. Man, and she pop locking. Making money from my rhyme. Had to take my time. From my mind. Man, that is awesome. Crazy. We got the drop in about 5 minutes, guys. Jose, I saw your comment there. That's amazing. Guys, Jose left a comment back there saying you just joined. Crazy. It gives me the chills. Shout out to you, Jose, for believing back then, giving it a try. We got 4 minutes to the drop. I'll just go over real quick. This is the blind box drop if you guys are going for it. If you want to go for it, hit that store tab at the bottom. You guys know, click on the drop that's happening. Now, this time, because it is a blind box, the buy now, I guess, will just pop up. And it's the same principle as if the buy now is already there. It becomes clickable or it pops up 1 second after zero. So if I was going to give an example, act like there's 0 minutes left. Kind of blurry, but you can still see it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Buy now. I felt pretty good. So instead of this time, since buy now is going to pop up, instead of sitting here, seeing zero, see the buy now, and then reacting to it, you're going to be a little slow. So this one, since there's 10,000 editions, it's probably going to sell out ASAP. So you're probably going to have to try to time it. And what I mean by timing it is I start my press slightly before I see the buy now button. That's contrary to what most people do. Most people see the buy now pop up and then react and press. You're going to be a little bit slow. So you can do that, or you can try to do what I do and start your click slightly before you even see the buy now. Knowing that it pops up 1 second after zero, you can start like maybe half a second after zero, because by the time you press buy now, it's going to be perfect timing if you time it right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Buy now. Oh, that was perfect right there. So if you end up being a little bit too early, which is a possibility, because you are timing it, so you could be a little bit early. If that's the case, you got to hurry up and try to click it again in time. But for me, that tends to be how I'm able to lock in some of these really hard to get collectibles and comics. So $7, I don't think it's a bad gamble, but I don't really have many gems let me talk about real quick, 2 minutes left, my latest purchase and why I don't have any more gems. I was selling some stuff that, I didn't want to let go of too low of a price, but I decided to take the sacrifice because I wanted to lock these in. I got the full secret rare poster set, baby. Let's go. I went back, got my To the Moon, Rocket to the Moon, a 3-digit mint. Storybook Land, 3-digit mint. Jungle Cruise, 3-digit mint. Rainbow Caverns, I think it was Frank Kozik said this actually sells in real life for like $20K. Got a 244 mint near the floor. Cop that one. Got the Main Street, the Red Wagon Inn, 619 3-digit. Got the full set, mainly for MCP points and just a Disney history of that one. Had to add in some gems there and sell some things that are kind of low right now in the market, but I'm preventing myself from selling any of my big time collectibles and being okay with just letting go of maybe some random stuff that I got for like MCP points. Had them for a long amount of time. I'm ready to swap them for something I really, really wanted. So we got a minute left, minute 15 seconds. I don't want to distract anyone going for the drop. Yeah, Getsy. I still got to get some castles, some Disney castles, the first ever Disney castles. Neo in the Matrix. Whew. I don't know. I got to think about this, real talk. 50 seconds left. Shout out to all my coffee gators out there drinking their coffee for the drop. Yeah, making your thumbs extra jittery. Sometimes you need it. Sometimes you need it for these crazy drops. 35 seconds. Man, once it gets down to 30 seconds, even if I'm not going for it, I still get like nervous. My hands are sweating. I'm not even going for it. At least I don't think I'm going for it. 10,000 editions, though. Hurry up. Let me know. Should I go for it? 15 seconds. I don't think I'm going for it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. By now. I am going to check to see if it sells out. I think it will sell out ASAP. Yeah, sold out. Wow. My buy now is still up, though, so maybe I'll go for a rebound just to practice my timing on rebounds. Yeah, it's sold out. Shout out to everyone who got it today. If you can get in there, I think it's going to come out above retail right away. But then as more commons get in there, it may kind of go down a little bit. But then maybe, pump back up because it's only 6,000 total commons. Energy took a dub. Let's go. Super Rush. Yeah, memory market stays open now. It's definitely awesome to see the progression. Getsy, you drinking your coffee? Good luck, Brandon. Dubs failed it. Wow. Drops have been hard the last. Every drop so far has sold out instantly. Brandon got a dub. Chasing Sundays missed it. Memory got a dub. Super Rush got one. Getsy, you probably tried getting 2, right? I think Getsy probably went for 2. That's why he didn't wait for his number. A lot of people went for 2. Ooh, Energy got a low, man. That is awesome. Energy's been crushing it. I think he's at 120 sets right now. 548 mint, man. I hope you get a crazy rarity, too. Imagine you get a secret rare with that mint. Sheesh. Playing a vampire, got a dub. Jimbo Lilingo. Well-deserved with the dub after a super chat. Appreciate you big time, brother. Because this video from NFT Pirates is about an hour long, I feel like I would bore you guys watching it, the whole time without like saying anything. So maybe we won't watch it together. Maybe I'll just end up watching it today. Make sure you guys go watch this video, though. I started watching a little bit more of it this morning. Amazing insight from all 3 of these guys. We got Danny BR. Make sure you guys go follow him on Twitter. Danny_B_R. You got Comics and Crypto. Make sure you guys go follow them if you're not already on Twitter. And, of course, the OG NFT Pirates. I love those VeVe and Chill videos. Mubarak came on the stream and got a dub. Let's go. Mubarak, did you see what mint number did you get? Or did you go back and try to get 2? Did you exit out? Hopefully you get a nice mint. Okay, sub 4K mint. Still in the top half of the mints. Tyler Sheehan, wishing you the best with a good rarity there. Super Rush got 2 duplicate numbers there. Pretty sweet. 8822. I probably only would have went for 1. I mean, I don't think anyone got 2 on the drop. Definitely would have been hard, Ronnie Lato. Wishing you good luck with the mints. Yeah, I was too excited to see. That's the thing. Sometimes, even if there's a possibility to get 2, sometimes I'll only get 1 just because I'm addicted to love seeing what I get right away. Sometimes I don't want to wait. Oh, that is awesome. Go Collect tweeted about today's comic drop. I think they've done it maybe only a couple other times. So it's awesome to see, Go Collect getting hand in hand with VeVe there. That's awesome. Common Gang for energy. Still, I mean, solid mint number. I know this comic's not like crazy valuable, but got a low mint OG cover. That was a great video. Worth the watch. Just turn it on 2 speed. Oh, yeah, 2x speed. And you're done in half the time. Great point there, Tyler Sheehan. I didn't think about doing that. That's definitely what I'll do. That's something I know that Gail's been doing a lot, and for a while. I tried saying both at the same time. A lot and for a while. Put it on like 2x speed. That way you can still hear everything. And you just get them done in half the time. I think you start doing that because there's just so many VeVe videos to go through at one point. Because we were here when there wasn't that many content creators and videos to where you could probably get through them all normal. And then as they all start popping up, which is amazing to see, trying to watch as much content as possible, you got to fast forward it a little bit. So, yeah, the Tesseract tomorrow, that's going to be pretty sweet. A lot of people are thinking it's kind of like a mysterious drop. Like maybe there's like a surprise or something with it. I don't want to say that there is. I kind of want to under promise, over deliver. That would just be like a bonus. I think the Tesseract's pretty sweet looking. I still have my button up and I missed the 4-minute mark. I'm going to try on the 8-minute mark. Let me bring up a world clock here. I just kind of want to practice my timing. Maybe I might need it for the Silver Surfer. Yeah, so in about 3 more minutes. I'm going to try find my very first video just to see how funny it is. My first ever VeVe video. It wasn't in that playlist, I guess. Maybe it's in like a wrong playlist or something. I did just add a new playlist, not VeVe related, but just, I know I had a lot of people asking me like what podcasts I should listen to and stuff. And I put a playlist of just podcast channels I listen to. It doesn't have to be, it's not VeVe related at all. It's just, everyday life stuff. There's certain episodes that I put in the playlist, but it's more so just so you can find the YouTube channel. If anyone's interested, maybe not. That's perfectly fine too. Right now, I'm just scrolling through all my videos on YouTube, trying to find my very, very first VeVe video. It's coming up soon. I just don't think I saved it in that playlist. Ah, here it is. It's a short. That's why. Wow. All right. Here it is. Let me share it. All right, so great question here, Mubarak. So if you want to go for rebounds and the buy now button's gone, there's 2 ways you could do it. At the 4-minute mark, you can try to go back and hit the store tab and come back. Or what I've just recently done, I think it was VeVe Vibes who told me this. If your buy now's gone, you can just refresh the page by scrolling down, basically. So like at the 4-minute mark or maybe a second before, refresh the page by scrolling up. Maybe it doesn't work on this screen. I know it does for like collectible blind boxes. If the scrolling up doesn't work, you're just going to have to, it's kind of hard to do this, but it's worked for me one time. At the 4-minute mark or maybe like a split second before, hit back from the store tab and just go right back into it. And sometimes when you come right back into it, your buy now button pops up. All right, it's 11:07, 23 seconds for me. So next like 40 seconds, I'm gonna try this rebound. I think for my phone, it's like right at the 4-minute mark. Some people's phones, it may be like a second before, half a second before. So for my phone, I believe I got to do it like right at the mark. Let me just show you what it looks like real quick. So I just went to world clock on Google and just went to my time zone. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Nope. No luck. No luck. Yeah, so refreshing the page is like that secret. It didn't work for me for the longest time, so I felt like I just didn't have as good luck, and it worked for me backing out. But it's just feels so much harder doing that. If you can, I know it works for the blind box collectible drops. It doesn't give me like the refresh loading screen at the top when I do it for these comics, so maybe it doesn't work on the comic screen. But I know for a fact on those collectible blind boxes, like when you scroll up, it'll give you like that little refresh circle page at the top. I just tried, no luck here. So maybe it is on the comics. Doesn't seem like refresh works for comics. Yeah, so it's looking like for the comics, Mubarak, you're just gonna have to back out and come back in. Try backing out with like a second before it turns 4 minutes and then come back in. Most of the time it won't work, but sometimes you'll get lucky. Buy now, pop up. Last time I did that, it popped up, but I went to click and I was still too late. So I think Getsy stole it from me. Or someone stole it from me. But yeah, talking about the NFT Pirates video, I think it's definitely got a lot of knowledge in it, a lot of just great insight. I definitely suggest going back and watching that one. Maybe like at a 2x or something so you can get through it. Let me just show you real quick my first ever VeVe video. It's a short, so there's nothing really to it, but I just kind of wanted to show it off. Just cut me off, hanging by a thread. So it was just my Amanda O'Connor Batman, like in the studio. I wrote VeVe NFT digital collectible, ultra rare first edition Batman sold out. It's so funny to see, like if you go to my VeVe NFT collection Instagram page too, and if you go down to the very, very beginning, let me see if I can pull that one up. The comments, like my captions were hilarious. Like just because I knew what this was, but like I didn't know what it was. Nobody knew what it was. So it's like, I might have to log in. Let me see if it's already up there. Yeah, dang it. Let me slash NFT collection. Let me see if I can look at it. Perfect. Let's go. Here it is, VeVe NFT collection. Started when 10K people were here, 3-2. Half alien. I always say I'm half alien, just because I believe like all humans are kind of half alien. But I'm going to bring you to the very first VeVe NFT pictures, just because. Oh, I got to use the Instagram account app to continue. No way. All right, I guess I can't. But you should look at my first couple posts and just read the captions. They're hilarious. Wow, I got a wall on the rebound. I think I remember that, Mubarak. Hey, Mubarak, appreciate you big time for tuning in today. Just want to say thank you. Take care, fam. Glad you were able to get a wall on that rebound back in the day. Do you still have it, or did you let it go? Because that's a huge one right there, man. No way! December got a low mint something. Wow. Shout out to you, DB, for not falling asleep yet. Still tuned in. Decided to go for the drop, and you got lucky and you got one. Got to let me know what it is, which rarity. Even if it's a common. You got an originally owned, original cover 3-digit mint. That's big time, DB. Shout out to you, December. You deserve it. I know the drop gods have not been on your side lately. That's awesome. Yeah, give it up to December one time. Solid cover right there, Z Brito. I like the rare and ultra rare covers today. Does it have a date for my short? I can't find the date. Oh, here it is. All right. March 5th. Oh my gosh. Let me show you guys. Nope, that's not it. All right. So, my first ever VeVe video. Download the VeVe app today. Published on March 5th, 2021. My Batman Ultra Rare NFT just sold out. Only 1750 editions ever made in the history of the world. I started collecting 3/2/21 early collector on VeVe. So funny. You can just tell my excitement in the wording on these descriptions. You can just tell I just had a feeling this was going to be gigantic. So funny, man. I made the Instagram page VeVe memes too. I just had a feeling like, oh man. It literally is like a time capsule and it brings me back to those moments. Crazy. Let me check the market. All right, so it's in the market right now. Commons are going below retail, $5. Uncommons are $9-10. Solid. Uncommons are 20. Ultra rare, or I'm sorry, rares are 20. Uncommons were 10. Ultra rares are 65. Okay. I feel like the rares are always a little bit less than what they should be. Secret rares are going for $235 right now. I'm following a few people. It's like such a habit for me. It's like natural instincts now. As soon as the market opens, I just go in and follow everyone I possibly can. I'm glad I completed that poster set. That's going to give me so many MCP points. I broke a few sets to grab it too, so got to make some sacrifices sometime. Yeah, December. Got to DM me. Let me know what rarity you end up getting. That's amazing to see. Yeah, shout out to Randy from Comic-Con. That's awesome live stream. He did a few live streams too. So if you want to check out other live streams, definitely go check out his YouTube channel, Randy Chavez. The real Randy Chavez, not the fake one. The real Randy Chavez. But awesome just to see people vlogging and having a great time. Eventually, you'll see me vlog on one of these Comic-Cons. Hey, Super Rush got the rare. Solid job. Solid job. All right. Yeah, I guess, shout out to NFT Pirates. I wanted to watch the video, but I feel like everybody's probably watched it by now, so people probably just tune off if I watch the whole thing. But I'm definitely going to be giving it a watch later today. Got to go back to sleep. I'm going to be signing off too, December. Appreciate you big time for tuning in the whole live stream. I know it's got to be late for you, so I'm going to be hopping off. I'm praying you get the secret rare. That'd be insane. Secret rare 3-digit. I'm praying the VeVe gods give it to you, December. No matter what rarity, it's still going to be solid. But if you can match in the moment and get the secret rare, it'll be amazing. I might have to just hop back on the live stream once you tell me you get the secret rare. But with all that being said today, I'm signing out, guys. You guys can catch me on day 4 on the live stream, San Diego Comic-Con 2022. Again, shout out to everyone who's there. I want to see a lot more live streams from the events today. So I'm excited for that to see everybody. I hope everyone's having a great time. With all that being said, I am signing out today. It's your boy, Johnny Dunn. We out, fam.